Hello. Okay. Thank you, Cedro. Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you are well. Okay, guys, let's begin this again. Welcome back, guys. It is Viking Nez back here with another gaming update video for all of you guys. Playing multiple games. There's good thing I will see. It is a good thing you're here. I can always count on you. And for that, and by the way, just a special mention to Cedro and Grim. Last night they put a video up, and they were playing Scarbrand, and it is the most entertaining thing I've seen in a while, and that definitely includes my content. It was a battle of the ages in Warhammer. Well worth a look at. All the links are in the description down below if you want to go and visit their channels. They are very, very entertaining and can do things I cannot, such as have little characters when they speak pop up. That's very, very cool. I haven't looked into that. But it's their thing. I'll let it be their thing. They are extremely entertaining, and it was all well worth a watch. It was a battle. Yes. Well, I mean, it was good. Like, I watched it. It was good. I went back and watched it. I'm very impressed. There was a way you could have hung in there, but you at the end of the day, if you have a campaign ready, always push forward. Totally agree with you there. But yes, what I was saying before. So it's been a very good few months for gaming. We've had the Pokemon World Championships. Congratulations to everyone who took part and won, and even the ones who lost. Exceptional gaming in your respective fields. I believe Fortnite is carrying on, as probably will. There are mass sales on Steam, which we will cover on nice little games. And obviously we have the Total War DLC, which is way too expensive. But here is my issue at the moment with Total War. Since I think it's been the 2.3 update, so I'm going back. I know someone who's very, very dear to me, but obviously for internet reasons I won't sort of say it out. There is a bigger problem. Since an update, repetitive systems have not been able to play Total War at all. So this seriously needs to be fixed. Imagine every single time there is a tiny update, you then have to email Sega, not anyone else. Sega are the only ones that have fixed this, to my knowledge. And imagine that, like, forget the DLC being too expensive. Imagine every time there is an update not being able to play the game at all. And the game is still on sale for 50 quid. And there are massive bugs in this still. Huge bugs that seriously need to be fixed. So, I don't know what you guys are doing up there in CA, but whatever it is, whatever it is, you seriously need to pull your finger out. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm really not. Yes, alright, Total War 3 was a bit of a slow launch, and many of us were very sceptical. You had an absolute slammer with Total War 2, Warhammer Total War 2, that is. But I'm going to be brutally honest here. I'm very disappointed in Warhammer 3 as a whole, because its system isn't working properly. There are lots of bugs, and you are literally forcing content at a stupidly high price down your gamers' throats. But it's not all doom and gloom here. There are some massive positives. I will just very, very briefly say, before I read Cedro's comment out, that I do have plans for a capture card. I have bought one. It didn't work. Therefore, it's been a huge exchange on actually, being able to play different games on different systems. I did buy one. It didn't work. It just wasn't compatible. So we are having to wait and to go around again. So that's why obviously all this talk in the previous videos about doing different things has been a bit slow, because I would love to do them, but the capture card wasn't compatible. I'm trying another one. We'll see what happens. I've seen that in some other, two people just can't play. Yeah, it is, and you're paying. I think it's 50 quid in the UK. It's probably what, $60 in the US. Cedro, you probably know better than I do. It's, round about what, 60 in the US, $60. So imagine paying that money. You have the specs on your computer, but because of this update, it just doesn't run because it's incomplete. The data is incomplete, and it's that simple, because there is no reason why you'd be able to play the game. They send an update and then it crashed. That is a system fault with their technology. So again, like an expensive game, your specs are perfect, or even some people, they've been playing it since launch, since the update, every update, can't play it. Like, $59.99. Yeah, so around. They've just, for the sake of a penny, or I don't. You guys don't have pennies, right? It's cents, right? 1 cent is the equivalent to a penny, if memory serves me right. I've been drinking. I've been watching the women's England and Spain World Cup final, so I'm a little bit buzzed. Well, I'm a Viking, right? What are you gonna do? I invite you to send me to Valhalla. Anyway, so big problems there, but hopefully they will fix it. There is plenty of time for things to be fixed. I want to put it out there, so if you watch this and you know someone, please comment down on this video. The more this gets out there, the better. Put it on Reddit. I don't care. Just go, spread the word. This needs to be fixed. However, on to better news. If you are a Nintendo Switch player just like myself and you love gaming, you are a 90s kid, hello. There is something called Pokemon that came out. It took the world by storm, and obviously we've just had the World Championships. There is an exciting new development in Scarlet and Violet. They have just dropped the new launch for the DLC in September. That's going to be fantastic. There's DLC coming in Warhammer, and now we will finally move on to the Steam sales. So lots of nice games coming up with lots of percentages, so it's well worth having a look. There are obviously, here's the thing, right? If there is a sale on one platform, there will be a sale on all of them. It might not be a massive impact, but I promise you, as soon as one person has a sale, everyone has a sale. It's just how it works. That is business, that is marketing for you. They're like, oh shit, so-and-so selling it for like £10 cheaper, like we gotta drop our price. That is just how it is. And there are masses of exciting games coming out very, very soon. Obviously, you've got... I always applaud people to come and look at this. Like, you have Dawn of War is now £10 on Steam. Dawn of War, I spent many hours of my childhood when I first got a computer. I always had a rule. It was finish homework, pay a bit of computer, then your friends would come knocking on the door. Obviously, I wasn't Viking Nez at the time, but Age of Empires, another classic, down to 15. Lots of very, very nice games on there. Magic the Gathering with Lord of the Rings there. You got Frodo and Gollum wrestling for the ring. So again, lots of new exciting things. It's a good time for gamers. Obviously it normally is, because obviously summer's here, when everyone goes back to school, and when it's like, it's gonna get a bit colder. why don't we give the gamers something to do? Hence why the sale. We use both the words. Yeah, I'm still paying. Oh. So have you got the new Pokemon game, Cedro? The Scarlet and Violet version? Have you got a Switch? I need to ask these questions. Wasn't Viking yet, just... Yeah. Well, I just didn't know my family came from Vikings. So, yeah, I say it a lot, we traced our ancestral tree back and it turns out we're Vikings. Which does explain a lot. It explains the beard, the need for tattoos, the persistent need to be physically better, stronger, faster than everyone else. And yeah, I mean, who doesn't like pillaging a village? Like, let's be honest. It's the darkness inside of all of us. I have a Switch. I'm playing Pokemon Violet on DLC. Oh, excellent! Well, I'll tell you what. Later on in the Discord, we're gonna have to link up. I think that'd be cool. Definitely. I got some shinies you can have. Shinies in it for you. Shiny Gyarados coming your way. Free giveaway. Shiny Gyarados, anyone? Put your hand up. Stick a thumbs up in the chat if you want a shiny Gyarados. I've literally got 2, so you can have one. Like, you can have it. And I think it's like level 40 something, so you can make it like really, really strong using different stuff. But this is all content that is out there. It's free to go. But obviously I will be doing it because when I get the capture card, got to do something. So yeah, some exciting new developments either way. Let's have a look at... Look at this. Don't you just love this? Live is not starting soon. Live is already started. So yeah, let's take a look at the new... I can just do it on Steam. Let's take a look at the new video we've got been released for Warhammer. I'm not gonna lie, I get it. I'm not overly impressed with, with Youngbo. I'm really not. I thought he would be cooler. I mean, I get it, like, following the lore. For those of you who don't know, there's a free book. It's totally free. Go on the Total War page. You can download it for free. It's a good read. I haven't read it. I've took the information that I need out of it. I haven't read it cover to cover, if that makes sense. But anyway, like, it's a great read. It's a great story. However, I'm not overly impressed, and obviously you can have a look at the blog. We're not going to go over the blog today because, let's face it, it's me reading and that's going to be uncomfortable for everyone. So let's have a look. Once we get the sound going. Oh, it's going very well today, as you can all tell. It's going really, really well. Turn this up a bit. Playback quality normal. Right. Anyway. So yeah, so basically with this we have he's a it's an okay, I get it, he's basically the Emperor's assassin but most trusted diplomat. So yes, from a Total War perspective, you're going to want to throw him into all the diplomatic diplomacy, but at the same time, why can't he just be a badass and go around killing people? Like, honestly, why not? Why not? Just give us the violence. Let's see if this works for you guys. Yep, here we go. Can you hear that, Cedric?
Bureaucrat, administrator, wizard. Yuan Bo's siblings see only a diligent statesman.
My bad, guys. I will just fix that. Basically, I turned my mic off, and I think it's... Is it playing now? Hopefully for you guys. No, it's not coming through.
And can affect instant change in his armies and settlements. But a good leader looks outward too, and trade deals with the Jade Dragon will reveal all regions owned by the trading faction. Beyond day-to-day politics, Yuan Bo looks to the Wuxing compass and, under his father's direction, plots to unlock its true potential. Using steel and stone tokens, Yuan Bo can enact various army, hero, and settlement actions across the campaign map. These range from instantly completing a turn of ongoing recruitment, to restoring campaign movement, to resetting diplomatic relations, and many more. Tokens cannot be destroyed, only transferred. For example, spent stone tokens undergo a 5-turn cooldown period before being returned as steel tokens. Winning battles reduces the cooldown by 1 turn. Additional tokens are earned by declaring fortress cities or commercial districts. Here, Yuan Bo is heading for the Tower of Ashir, but Shang Yang stands in his way. The AI is recruiting, so we'll send our hero to damage their recruitment buildings. Employing structured operation here guarantees a successful hero action and sets us up for an easier attack. Yuan Bo cannot abide dissenters. The executioner will spill Cathayan blood if needed. Infantry beware the Jade Lion's Breath. With 2 charges and significant damage, this spell is as devastating. The Emperor's Executioner isn't merely Yuan Bo's type. Twice per battle he can summon a Jade Sword to strike down enemy heroes and lords. With access to multiple laws, including Yin, Yang, Light, and Heaven, Yuan Bo is a savage fighter, both as a human or a dragon.
You guys can either hear it, or I can't hear it. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, anyway, I'll shut up.
Later, we've recouped our spent steel tokens as stone tokens and can perform the commercial district action. This converts a tier 3 province capital into a commercial district, which gains improved effects from settlement buildings and all infrastructure and resource buildings. What's more, we've now gained additional tokens added to our pool. As part of Yuan Bo's faction mechanics, he reveals the region owned by trade partners, allowing for more forward planning. This further reveals neighbouring factions who can also be traded with, which, in some cases, creates cascading trade deals.
I continue working me, Shangyang, the Haven Cafe is mine.
Coupled with the Ivory Road, which itself reveals further factions to trade with, the Jade Dragon soon has an unparalleled lay of the land. Agreeing to join distant wars, which you're unlikely to ever participate in, to cinch a coveted trade deal with the Ice Queen is a diplomatic no-brainer.
I am compelled to.
Under secret orders from the Dragon Emperor, Yuan Bo has been tasked with undertaking a portion of a grander plan centuries in the making. He must seek out locations where the winds of magic gather and build astromantic relays to extend the reach and power of the Jade Compass. There are 4 locations Yuan Bo must gain control of, either through diplomacy or force, and these change depending on your campaign type. In Immortal Empires, you'll be assaulting Lizardmen major settlements. In the Realms of Chaos, the locations are the Tower of Hashir, Weijin, Ujkulak, and Dragonfang Mount. Once captured, he must gather his strength whilst the relays are constructed and survive an onslaught of Lizardmen warriors, for Yuan Bo's actions work against the Old One's will. Each new direction on the compass offers powerful boons. Nongjiang Basin provides additional growth based on your Cathayan-owned provinces, as well as boons to buildings when activated. Ashir awards additional winds of magic power reserves for each Cathayan-owned army, but has no active effect. Dragon River grants character immortality and reduces attrition casualties, but has no reserve effect. And Broken Lands increases the recruitment rank for each Cathayan-owned region and buffs unit and character experience when active. Once each direction has been unlocked and held against an onslaught of lizardmen, the Jade Dragon must face one final incursion. Lord Mazdamundi confronts Grand Cathay's perversion of the Great Plan himself. It is here that Yuan Bo must prove he is worthy of his father's trust.
Cannot delegate this.
As leader of the Jade Court, Yuan Bo has access to the best soldiers, constructs, and artillery Grand Cathay can offer, as well as new additions to the Cathayan roster arriving in Shadows of Change. The Onyx Crowmen are more than Celestial Court spies. Their wicked beaks, terrifying speed, and impressive numbers make them the perfect choice to harass enemy backlines or run down routers. Only the most powerful warriors of Grand Cathay's army rise to the rank of Grand General of the Celestial Host. Gifted and skilled fighters, these dragon-blooded generals are outfitted from the armories of Weijin and lead their men from the front lines. Jade and Jet Lions, deadly slabs of card rock, wreak havoc in melee, but are valued in Cathay for their magical properties. Jet Lions will dampen the effects of magic, whilst their Jade counterparts will boost sorcery and spellcasting. In the traditions of Grand Cathay, a great war drum hangs above the gates of every city. But when danger calls from afar, the drum is carried to war to drive the beat of battle into the dragon's loyal soldiers. From that rhythm, Cathay finds its power and its victory. Answering the drum's beat is 3 additional Cathayan regiments of renown: the Grace of Kuei Yin, Empress Crowman, and the Jade War Drum. And that's it for the Jade Dragon and his bureaucratic intrigues. Next up, the hexings of Mother Estankia. See the description below to pre-order, like, or share your thoughts.
Okay, so lots and lots and lots and lots of things there. Some exciting new regiments, obviously. Oh god, yeah, like 100%. No, to be honest, I he looks cool. Why is he fighting lizard men? For start, why? It doesn't, out of every single race in the Warhammer world, why would the old ones... I get it that the Emperor is trying to make this thing that can, change the world or prevent chaos, and the old ones are a little bit like, that's too much power for anyone to have, maybe we should intervene. But at the same time, if they're both fighting chaos, why not just fight chaos? They literally win because of this. Like, the rats blow up the moon. The chaos take over the world and all the realms, and hence the new Warhammer Age of Sigmar stuff. So, what I don't understand is, why are they fighting lizard men? There are literally so many factions of chaos, so many leaders of chaos. Why are you fighting lizard men? Why? Exactly. You've got Deathmaster, the rat assassin himself. You've got the Dark Elves, literally trying to make port there. You've got Chaos Hordes and Orcs. Like, why fight the Lizard Men? The Lizard Men wouldn't bother. Like, they've made lore up to justify this. Why not just say, yeah, alright, they're fighting their own versions of chaos. Great, cool. The dwarfs fought the rats. They're fighting chaos. Empire fight vampires and chaos. Dark elves fight elves and chaos and pretty much everyone. Tomb kings fight each other and chaos, predominantly, and Nagash. That would be an exciting DLC. Now that I would pay for. Nagash, I would pay for. But he's got to be awesome. Got to be awesome. Literally the god of death himself. Gonna be worth it. Got to be awesome. But he'll have his own faction, so it will be worth the money anyway. It will be like the Dark Elves the Chaos Dwarfs DLC. But yeah, also, fight the Chaos Dwarfs. They're literally on your doorstep of Cafe. They are not that far away. Badlands Cafe. You've got the Chaos all literally surrounding them. And you've got Austria just down here. I get it. They're close, but the Lizard Men have got too much going on to worry about what the dragons are doing. Anyway, I know what all the lore guys are going to say. Oh, but, they've written this and it's an interesting story. Yes, but why Lizard Men is my question. Out of everyone they could fight, why Lizard Men? Why? But your thoughts. Cedro, your thoughts. Look good? Does it look good to you guys? What do you think? Excuse the washing. I have not put it away yet. I get it, totally get it, but I don't know. I just think fighting lizards, really, out of everyone, it's literally the end times and you're fighting lizards. Yeah, no, I gotta give. Yeah, I do agree with you. I've paid full price, obviously, because I love all Warhammer. I am a huge nerd. I've recently just built a Sigmarite chariot. Not painted yet, obviously, but yeah, just a bit of fun. So yeah, there is that. I've also obviously been playing Pokemon. But yeah, there's, you know, lots and lots of. We could go into so much detail with this. We could look into the lore and everything, but Lore Master of Sotek has done it, and I bow down to his superiority when it comes to the lore. Absolutely, like, completely bow down to him. The guy knows his stuff, and if you want to know something about Warhammer, he's your man. He's 100% your man. But yeah, I pull the facts from a gamer's point of view. I don't do it from a lore point of view or anyone else's point of view. I do it purely from the gamer's point of view. 15. That's exactly what I said. 15, no problem. I think everyone would be a lot happier with that. But let's face it, we all know CA and money grabbing gits anyway. I don't care. I'm never going to be sponsored from them, so they won't look at my tiny channel and think he's got a point. You know, I get it from a business point of view, but at the same time, you gave us Chaos Dwarfs, a new faction, and then you charge us for 3 lords. Really? And there are so many more bigger problems going on with this game that you have not fixed yet. Like people not being able to play it in the bloody first place. Sort it out. Anyway, enough ranting. £15, $15 across the board. Make it a nice even number. I'm all good. Obviously, they have released that they won't be changing the price. Well, that's up to you. I mean, if you want to kill Warhammer, kill it. Go ahead. Keep shoving expensive prices without fixing major problems down everyone's throats. See what happens. Because at the end of the day, people just will stop buying it. They'll move on to bigger games like Pokemon. So yeah, we are also now going to dive into a little bit of a Neverwinter. There has been masses of new content in this. Did you saw the Candyman video I promised? Yeah, yeah, I did watch it. I totally agree. I'm sorry. I'm with him. Like, massively expensive. There are huge bigger problems in the game. But that's alright, we'll just keep pressing overpriced shit down everyone's throat. But yeah, anyway, we move on to the Neverwinter section. I will be putting timestamps in this live. We are sitting pretty at about 30-ish minutes, I think. Maybe a bit longer, so I will be putting... I will comment in this video with timestamps, so if you want to see specific points, then we will do it. But we will just very quickly load up Neverwinter. It is a free game. Free. £0, $0, 0 drachma, 0 yen, €0. I'm running out of currency. 0 imperial crowns. 0 gold pieces. It's completely free. And it's a game that I have loved for a very long time. So let's just dive right in here. Obviously, you are gonna need an email and everything, but it is completely free. Well worth it. I just like I said, I'm gonna review all these and puts timestamps in. We also will cover Pokemon because that's something we're going to go in. I also, if you have a few moments later on today, Cedra, I would love to chat to you in the Discord about a potential thing. This is not my sign-in. Oh, it does this. So what happens is I have two accounts. One was a new one. The other, obviously, I've played for a while. I originally played this on Xbox. It is viable for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. They are not all compatible, which is a shame, but I'm sure that is something that they can look into in the future. Pretty sure anyone who has a YouTube account has an email address, so that's yes, but yeah, some people have like separate ones, which I totally understand. Let me just check that this is the right server. There we go, that's the right server. So yeah, free game, free characters, lots of nice things, and it's Dungeons and Dragons, baby. If you are a nerd, this is the thing for you. Obviously, you can tell by my that's the rose, by me old Valkyrie here, that you know. As a nerd, I'm very, very proud. Here we go. And we have Naz here. I just brought him a new axe last night. We will have a look. You have Viking, Naz. He is a paladin. I love this armor, so all my characters have it. We have Grimnir, the god dwarf himself, with some awesome armor. But obviously we will be just going into Naz because he is my favourite. I'm going to be busy for the rest of the day, starting in about 30 minutes. My wife and I have a day. Oh, that's lovely. No, I totally get it. That's absolutely fine. What I will do is, obviously, I've got a couple of days off. Die, undead! And if you guys have noticed, Angel has a new name, because I named her after my other half, and she doesn't know this yet, because she was asleep on the sofa last night, bless her. But yeah, I named her over here. There's some wicked armour and enchantments in this game. Obviously, I've been playing it for a while. There's lots of new changes. I have a throne, which I will just show you. I mean, look at this. It's a dragon throne. How cool is that? And the best bit is, do not fret. If you are a new player to Neverwinter, all these nice things come seasonally. Every season there is like a summer fair and lots of different things every single year. They have Halloween, they have Chinese New Year, they have Christmas, they have every holiday all over the world, and they celebrate them all in Neverwinter, in Protector's Enclave, and that's why I love the game. It's forever evolving, and yeah, like I say, it's free. It's Dungeons and Dragons, and it is absolutely free. So just to give you this is all these different armors, all these different looks. It's a cool tiger helmet. Lots of, like, a little Viking helmet, which I think is hilarious because Vikings didn't wear helmets. I even have a cool hat. Cool hat there. But obviously I'm going to stick to the crown. Look, I mean, if I could have a beard like that, oh, I would be so happy. And the face tattoos, doesn't they just look cool? But obviously, in our world, face tattoos are... They're not really looked upon favourably. And there is a massive range of weapons. Obviously, depending on which class you want. I have a spear here. I will just zoom out quickly. if I can... So you have a spear here, kind of cool. We have a hammer, we have an axe, we have a sword, we have a mace. All these different weapons, really, really cool. But at the minute, I'm going to stick with my demon axe, because look at it. It's shiny, it's made of lightning. Who doesn't love a demon lightning axe? Face tattoos, few people can pull them off. There's always judgment. Oh, of course. Like, talking about tattoos, I've been sat on a bus. I had a lovely conversation with a lady for about half an hour. She told me all about her family. We exchanged ideas. I told her all about mine, what we do, she used to do. I rolled up my sleeve, and no word of a lie, the next stop, she got up and she moved to the back of the bus. She looked at my eye, at my arm, her eyes went really wide. I could tell I'd like frightened her, but what amused me the most was she had told me where her son lived, where she lived, things like that. And it wasn't until she saw my arm, she then thought, oh my god. Like, you've already opened up to me, you can clearly see I'm a nice person, but one thing changes your mind like that, and I just think it's absolutely incredible. You know, it really, really is. And it's it's just one of those things. But moving on with Neverwinter, it is a big game. There are lots of different areas. It's not quite as open world as I like, but I absolutely love it. Always have, always probably will. I mean, it's gonna take some beating. It was my first ever MMO. So you always remember your first, right? You know what I'm talking about. Keep it clean, people. Keep it clean. You can spend real money. You do not have to. There is a VIP thing that does give you bonuses. You can buy things, but you don't have to. Please do not feel you have to spend a single penny. It gives you free stuff all the time. There are some really cool stuff. I mean, look at this guy. Who doesn't want a floating fire dude next to him? Campaigns, companions, lots of different stuff. It's, I mean, I love it. Like, I love it. Mounts, wings, dragons, armored bears, floating surfboards. Like, I mean, look at that. It's cool. And as you can see here, I have a scorpion tank. So yeah, like, it's a great game, and it's free. So, and obviously, if you ever want any help or anything at all, join the Discord. Message me. I'm always happy to join people and to help them get through. If I have some stuff that I can give you, mounts, stuff like that, or help you get, then obviously I always will. I'm a very generous Viking. All I ever ask for in return is that you help my characters get to Valhalla a little bit faster. But so far, been in it. But still, happy gaming to you guys. Well worth it. Just before I conclude this Neverwinter thing, there are obviously dungeons, it being Dungeons and Dragons. So we will very quickly just finish off the Neverwinter section with a dungeon. There's some new gear, there's new dungeons, there's new bosses to fight, there's new armors, there's new mounts, there's new companions. It's all very exciting. It's happening in the world of Neverwinter. And also there is the film. Has anyone seen the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves? Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Obviously, I loved it, but I am going to be a bit biased. I don't love everything. I will just point it out there. Like, it was said to me that, like, oh, you love everything that comes out. I don't. I'm not a huge fan of this DLC. I think the Dujon Dragon Lord coming out could be a million times better. He's cool, but I'm a bit disappointed in him, not gonna lie. However, I'm very excited to play the Changer. With Neverwinter, the new mounts, the surfboard mount is really, really cool. I just missed out on some new weapons, but like I say, next year comes around, it will come up again, or maybe even in a few months. That's the beauty of these games, they're forever rotating things. Nothing you lose in the game is dead forever, and that's what I love about Neverwinter. Like, for ages you couldn't get the Demon Dax, and just recently they were like, hey, do you know what, let's just give the new gamers an opportunity to earn it. Why not? And for that, I think it's again one of the big reasons why I love this game. Also, played Elder Scrolls as well, fantastic. It always made me want to come back to Neverwinter, because obviously I've gotten further in this, especially on the Xbox version. But like, anything to keep you going, keep the enjoyment, keep the excitement. If you're a shooter, Call of Duty is forever bringing in DLCs and all sorts of passes. So the gaming world is forever. It's forever growing. I'm not going to get the new Pharaoh Total War because, to be honest, I'm just done with the historic. I played Medieval Total War 2, thought that was the best one. Empire Total War, fantastic game, absolutely brilliant. Naval battles being brilliant. And so yeah, I think unless it's going to be, it's going to be a good game. Very, very busy on this channel. Obviously, a lot of serious gamers thinking, ha, you play Pokemon. But you know what? I'm a 90s kid. That's what was around. So soon, bring it on. I'm up for anything. But yeah, God of War, of course, not being that whole universe, fantastic game. I think the Assassin's Creed is gone. They've pretty much done everything, so we'll see what happens there. So yeah, like lots of nice new things. Again, now is your chance, guys. Please, if you're watching, comment in these videos what games you play, what news. Come and join the Discord. Have a chat about the games you love. I'm always interested. But I'm always going to come back to my roots of Neverwinter and everything else there. It's great, it's awesome. Cedric says, gonna spend time with my wife. Live later with God of War. Awesome, go and check him out. It's great. Those two have a great chemistry. Obviously they're married, but like gaming chemistry, if one's silent, obviously his wife will pick up chat. Like, they are brilliant, very entertaining. So yeah, go and have a check out of Cedro. Great support of this channel, so great. They are very entertaining. Definitely recommend watching. Definitely watch the last one. I think I posted the link in the Discord, but honestly, the fight with Scarbrand was just hilarious. It was great. A little bit of an error. I mean, they absolutely wiped the floor with Beast Men, but I think a little bit of prep, a little bit more prep would have helped. But again, they are really, really entertaining 2Ds, so go and check it out. I don't think I've actually heard or had a chance to speak with them, so I'm not sure but when they both do their God of War thing, that again, very entertaining. Definitely check it out. Don't have this game, give it a go. It's Neverwinter, it's free to play, Dungeons and Dragons, loads of cool stuff. Definitely check it out, guys. As you can see, fighting demon bats, there's an angel there, it's all cool, it's all good. I've never had an argument with anyone. Obviously there will be the dark side of Neverwinter, there's always people who be dicks, let's be honest, but there's always challenge to make the circle, challenge them. Really do wish that there would be a lot less punishment was a little bit harsher.
Or it will be too powerful to defeat.
We fight the destroyer. And we are going to need a alright. Oh, there's a box smash. That's dealt some good damage. Oh yeah, they are back allowed. Little mobs, demon dead. Oh yeah. Val, my death escapes me this day. And there's some wicked rewards there, so what a win. Get the throne out. Victory is ours. Oh yeah. What a win, people. Great win. But yeah, check it out, guys. Love Neverwinter. It's always evolving. It's a fantastic game. If you want to see videos or you get stuck in Neverwinter, let me know. I will create a video to help you guys and let everybody know. There's a nice ring there, but I think I've had it 50 times. Obviously there is always grind in these games, but with the game's content forever evolving, they're forever increasing it. Definitely worth a look, guys. So with that, we will end the section on Neverwinter, doing the dungeon quest complete. Our in-game currency, thank you, I will take that. We're sitting at 20,000. I think I've got a couple of million sat in the bank, which is in the vault of Neverwinter, so that's always good fun. Skeleton dude, kill me, die, skeleton dude. Never mind, Fifi's on it. Boom. And there's something on this tree that we need. It's a bottle of wine. Excellent. Cheers. Here to you guys. So yeah, there is a flowing surfboard on Neverwinter. It is available. It looks so cool. But being a dwarf, I do love me tank. I do love me tank. Who doesn't love a scorpion tank? Everyone's wicked. Anyway, that's it for the Neverwinter section. It is now time to move on to Warhammer. We will move on to the Warhammer. We will move on. Oh, but before we do that, Pokemon section first. Pokemon section first. So, with the new Pokemon becoming available, we have the new DLC being released. There's lots of weird stuff on here. Here we go, Pokemon Official. Or I definitely join these guys. Obviously, they've launched the next World Championship being 2024, being Hawaii. Aloha. We have Mew and Mewtwo coming very, very soon. I forget the date, so we'll just fast forward this. It's coming... I think it's coming in... Oh, is it September the 1st? And it's coming up to the DLC. There is a giveaway for Mew. The code is GetMew. And it
Boris
will
Sanchez
be
is waking
dropping.
up to the best news of all the...
We're not watching this guy. I refuse to watch someone else's channel on my thing. But yeah,
In today's video, we're going to go over the best solo builds for BD.
Fantastic. Definitely worth a look. For your Pokemon stuff, I think he's a partner in it. He's been invited. He was a commentator invited into Pokemon, but obviously any information I get, I will pass on. And if you like the channel, guys, please subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the more I can do for you guys. I cannot do anything until obviously the word gets out. I would love to be able to do more for the gamers and the community and everything. Let me know your thoughts and everything. So on that note, I'm gonna hit you with... I managed to find a video the other day. Obviously, we know the dwarfs fighting. There was another one, if I can add it. Not that one. I think it's that one. Start the end. Start one. Is that the one? Which one is that one? No good. Okay, that doesn't matter. Anyway, I did have the boss fight. I did have a dwarf fighting, obviously a boss. But anyway, we will now move on to the Warhammer section. There's obviously the Scarlet and Violet DLC is being released in September. I can't remember if it's the 13th or the 18th. I think it's the 13th. We have the Mewtwo raid starting in the 1st of September all the way up to there. But right now, it's the moment you guys have been waiting for. It's the Warhammer campaign. And I thought about playing the Grand Cafe. Grand Cafe. But then I also thought, do you know what? Do you know who we haven't played for a while? Who is also part of the Lizard Men? And who is an absolute, genuine badass? It's only one dude. And he rides a dinosaur. He is half dinosaur himself. It's the one, the only, Crocgore. And you've got a nice little lore there. And we have Techless. Also want to just point out staying techless. The new Manslayer has just been released on Audible. It's a Gotrek and Felix, but definitely have a look at that. The lore is awesome from it, and the stories are fantastic. We will be playing with all the stuff turned off because I can't be bothered. Do you know what? Actually, we will change it. We will enable it. We will enable it. Why not? Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into Krogor. And while that is going on, I will very, very quickly... For some reason, my computer has decided today it's going to work very, very well. So, thank you. Thank you, computer. So, yes. We will quickly dive into the Mew. Whilst we are waiting, we will look very quickly at getting the Mew. Here is the Mew video while total levels. Loads levels. Ooh.
Alright, look. Mewtwo raids are still... Alright, look.
No. Not for you.
Mewtwo raids are still like
no. But yes, you can get Mew in this. It is... I can't find the code. It's extremely frustrating. We are almost loaded. Not quite. If I remember rightly, so yeah, we are very, very much almost there with Warhammer. But if I remember rightly, it should tell you the code. Let me just see. So here we go. Here is the why is it not? It's Saturday the 17th of, so the event is Friday the 1st. And it goes obviously all the way through to the launch. Available till the 18th of September, and then obviously the DLC starts. Then I will try and pull it up for you guys. Here you are. So, announcing the Terror Raid Battle events from UMU2. Events on the 1st of September starts. You can get your Mew. It is the free gift. The terror typing is random. And I am desperately trying to find the code for you guys. So you get that, and it is... I'm pretty sure it's just get Mew. Let me just quickly grab my Switch, because the code should be still in there. Poker Portal, and at the moment obviously you've got the Chansey raids, the Scizor raids, and everything else. Mystery gift, get var code. Hopefully the code is still there from last time. Now saving, blah blah blah. Okay. Get my, and then Mew. Yeah, if you look here, you can definitely receive Mew. You got Mew. I will just very quickly see if I can find the code for you guys, because it is kind of important. If you can't find the code, then that is no good. If you can't get the code, then what's the point? But that 1st of September, you can battle and obtain Mew, with obviously the badges. If I can get
A lot of you will be.
Where is the code? It's get Mew, but for some reason, I think it's this one where we show
Pretty interesting image.
Get the Mew, get Mew, get Mew, get Mew, get Mew. Where is it? There we go. Oh, that one. Okay, so very, very quickly, I will show you the code to get the Mew, and then it will release. You do have to be connected to the internet via your Switch, otherwise this will not work. And the code is GET, so GETY in the first load, then it's a 0 URMEW, and it should look like this. And that is obviously a little bit backwards, so it's, and I will just very, very quickly show you. It's just here. Get your Mew. Just here. I'm not going to promote that, guys. YouTube video, I just looked for the code. I knew it was Get Your Mew, I just didn't know how it was typed. So I will very, very quickly type it. Obviously, it is all capitals. So it is just in the comments. It's a 0. Because obviously it won't allow you to press O. That is the code just there. Get your, with a 0, Mew. For those of you that are watching, it is there, just there for you guys. Type that in. It's a 0 instead of a O, because obviously you cannot type that. And with that, we will come in and conclude that Pokemon part. And get into the lizard man. Lockjaw. Okay, so we'll get the skink in. What have we got? What is your skill? He is a lightning. Lightning. And obviously there's only one person we can put in because he was the first in and he's the first to get in there. We are playing Crocgore. Let's get into it, guys. And we are fighting rats, obviously. Oh, looks like we're going for a city straight away. That's not too bad, I'm happy with that. Get the city, loot and occupy. It's not worth the penalty. Ooh, Croxagores. Croxagores, interesting. We are going to probably do what we did in Warhammer Total War 2, and that is go for, you know, dinosaurs. Because why wouldn't you? Obviously we want to get spells up as quick as we can. Anything there? No. Okay, what about that? We'll just go for the Saurus. Get a mixture of the two. We'll go for spears and we'll go for foot soldiers. Because obviously I do believe Crocgore still gets ambush success chance, campaign movement, upkeep 15% for Lords and his army, and a bonus for Saurus warriors and cold ones. So obviously there you go. If you want a doom stack, there's your doom stack. Melee attack. Let's face it. Let's go with the melee attack. We play a much more balanced game now, so growth. That's not great either. We need to get this under control first. Temples. Obviously, I don't want to fight the dwarfs, but I will if I have to. Lots and lots of rats. We seem to be surrounded by rats. 3 settlements. Probably up here. I haven't played Crocgore since Warhammer 3, probably. Warhammer 2, probably, to be fair. So this is all extremely new. Extremely new. Going into turn 1. We'll probably only play a first couple of turns in, and then we'll call the live, but overall, I hope you've enjoyed the latest news in the gaming. Again, if you want to see anything, I will be planning. I've got another couple of videos planned. Obviously, we'll definitely play the DLC launch. I do have a Neverwinter video planned where I will be going over the new mounts and how you can get certain weapons and stuff that are available on the market. We'll have a look at that. So lots of exciting stuff coming through, and obviously once the capture card comes, I have a new Pokemon idea for all you Pokemon fans, so it's gonna be fun. Obviously we will still play lots of Total War, so I hope you guys enjoy that as well, but we're branching out a little bit, and I've sort of moved the motivational stuff onto my Instagram. But I will be posting a motivational video, hopefully, probably in the next day or so. Can we reach that? No. Okay, so we'll just go to there, so we can get missiles. Get some missiles. Still getting a little bit of. Little bit more health back. Moving in, factions are dropping like flies. So I will in the comments put some timestamps in which sections. But obviously, if you want to hear all the news, you will have to watch the live all the way through. Sorry, it sucks. I know. And we will probably continue with Crocgore until the DLC comes through, so don't miss out on that. And yeah, we'll go from there. And like I say, if you want to join any community, you will have to join the Discord at some point to get involved with some of the battles and things and other things. But I promise you it will be worth it. Cursed Jungle. Decisive. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Happy with that. Never ever trust auto resolve. Ever. Don't do it. It hurts. Auto resolve will hurt you. Going with the poison melee attack and the armor piercing, which is obviously going to be a bonus as well. Here we go. Not going to do any of these because they cost way too much money, and money is very, very important early game, people. So like I said, we'll go to turn 5 and we'll continue this campaign with Crocgore. I might even make it a you decide Crocgore. So stay tuned, guys. Get some ideas ready for a little bit of fun and a little bit of messing around with Crocgore. We will be playing up until the DLC on Warhammer. I do have a Neverwinter video coming soon, which I'll probably record today actually, and yeah, hopefully that'll be with you tomorrow. If not, there will be an inspiration video, hopefully a motivation video for you guys, because obviously you all know, being a Viking, it is my duty to inspire my fellow warriors. And yeah, just it's what I do. Genuine health, very interested in, and I always want to hear how you guys are doing. So do not be shy. I know the rats don't have a lot of armour, so we're not going to go over the top with the armour piercing, but it is always handy to have 1 or 2 armour piercing units in your army, because, let's face it, we're going to have to jiggle about with the chaos, and they are just full of armour. So, yeah. Going into turn 4. Let us know what you guys think about the upcoming news in this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's not been too scatty and a bit boring. Unlucky to the Lionesses and congratulations to Spain for winning the Women's World Cup. And yeah, hope you guys have had a good one. It is turn 5. We will be getting... Can we reach? No, we can't. Who is that? It is turn 5, guys, and the end of that video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I will see you next time, and as always, guys, if I don't see you soon,